Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode. I don't always wear camouflage, but when I do, no one can see me. Um, so, off my ears. I went and did some archery practice this morning. Mind you, this is the first time in 35, 40 years that I've done that. I need a lot of practice. Can I hit my target? Yeah, I can hit my target. Well, most of the time. I'm just out of shape, out of practice. I need to get out there and do it every day, probably 2 or 3 times a day. Um, could I take an animal if it was large enough? Well, I say if it was large enough.
As long as it doesn't take you.
Yeah, because I would have to be pretty close to it, and it would have to be large enough that I couldn't take rabbit. Okay, I couldn't take coon or possum or squirrel or maybe a deer, definitely a moose or a bear. But moose are big, dumb, and mean, and bear, we have black bears, so they're a little more intelligent than the brown bears. But you don't want to mess with a bear. I don't care if it's a black bear; it's still a bear. And you want down now, Lucky? And my first few shots, I hit the retaining walls. Actually, the arrows bounced back to where I was.
Ouch.
Yeah. Actually, right now, I have the target in the kitchen, and there are 3 arrows sticking in it. But I don't know where all my arrows are. I think they're back here somewhere. But I made one bullseye. It wasn't. I mean, I was trying to do that every time, but that just happened to happen. It wasn't that I'm that good. Out of all the shots I took, I made one bullseye. Most of the time, the arrows didn't even get into that ring, that circle. So even though they hit the target, you know, but
At least you're trying.
yeah, I'd say that the arrows were going in about 9 inches. So that I would a deer that would penetrate a deer, it would probably penetrate a moose, but it probably would not do much to a bear because they have that thick layer of hair. Um, it would probably get right under the skin, but it wouldn't do much more. But like I said, and like my wife said, I'm trying.
She's probably just making mad.
Yeah, yeah, make the bear mad. That's not something you want to do with a bear. But so I did that. I guess I should take the camera out there and set it up so I can make a video of me doing that. But it's been a long time. I mean, geez, what year did I last? Like 1978, 1979. How many years ago was that now? Let's see. What is this? 2014. Let's say 1980. Let's just 80, 90, 2000. Yeah, 35, 40 years. It's been a long time. Very long time. And you use different muscles in your I mean, I go out and shoot, and I can shoot a rifle, a pistol, but a bow, that's I don't even know how much weight there is on that pull. I don't know, but it's more than what I did as a teenager. So, like my wife just said, at least I'm trying, and I get out there, and at the absolute least, I'll do it once a day. Um, I'll try to do it 2 or 3 times a day. That would be even better. Even if I only do it for 10 or 15 minutes each time. If I do it 3 times a day and I do it 10 or 15 minutes each, no big deal. I mean that will help. quite a bit. Once a day for 10 or 15 minutes isn't going to help me as much. But you know, I have to get used to the pull. And I didn't have to wear the arm guard. Where's the arm guard? Because I had my coat on, my heavy coat on. So I didn't have to use that. I'm using these. Actually, one fell out earlier. But I have to get nocks for the arrow shafts because the ones that are on there they stick to the bowstring. This is a new one. I haven't used this one yet. The tip on one of them actually bent a little bit. And that's how. Well, it was hitting cinder block, you know. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you.